You trust the brands. Maybe you've even shortlisted a Toyota or Lexus for your family. But here's what the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety just revealed. The RAV4 failed. The Highlander failed. The 4Runner, marginal. The Lexus TX, not even on the list. Toyota dropped from 13 safety award winners in 2024 to just 2 in 2025, and neither was an SUV. This isn't marketing, it's data. 9 SUVs passed the toughest crash standards in history. One will surprise you. Let's get into it. At number 9, the Mazda CX-50. And this one sets the tone. It earned an IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus, with strong ratings from both IIHS and NHTSA across major crash categories. What's interesting is how it's built. The CX-50 shares a platform with other Mazdas, but its safety structure was engineered with rear-wheel drive proportions in mind. That gave engineers more freedom to create proper crash management zones without compromising structural geometry. The result is a cabin that holds its shape impressively well under impact. Its pedestrian crash prevention system also stood out in IIHS testing, detecting and reacting in scenarios where some more expensive rivals hesitated or failed. For parents doing school pickup at night, that matters. It's not a 3-row SUV, but for a family of 4 wanting a seriously engineered compact SUV, the data point's right here. At number 8 is the Subaru Forester. And this one matters because of how Subaru responded. The 2025 model earned a top safety pick, but not plus. Instead of defending it, Subaru fixed the weak points, improving headlight performance and pedestrian detection. The 2026 Forester now earns top safety pick plus. That kind of response matters when your kids are in the back seat. In IIHS testing, the Forester was one of the few compact SUVs to earn a good rating in pedestrian crash prevention, consistently detecting and stopping for a person crossing at night. Something many rivals struggled with. You also get standard symmetrical all-wheel drive, eyesight driver assist on every trim, and strong outward visibility. The interior is practical, not flashy. But underneath, the structure is among the most serious in its class. Number 7. Hyundai Tucson, Top Safety Pick Plus. NHTSA 5 stars. And one of the very few compact SUVs to specifically pass the updated rear seat protection requirements that tripped up vehicles costing significantly more. Hyundai redesigned the restraint system in the second row to address exactly what IIHS was measuring. What happens to the person sitting behind the driver during a frontal collision? The seatbelt pretensioners, load limiters, and seatback geometry work together to keep rear passengers from submarining under the belt or taking excessive force to the chest. That sounds clinical. What it actually means is that your child in the back seat is more protected than in vehicles with a far more famous badge. The hybrid variant adds efficiency without touching the structural safety architecture. And the starting price sits far enough below the competition that the Tucson consistently represents what the data says it is. One of the most safety-efficient purchases in the compact SUV segment. At number 6, the Kia Sportage. And there's a detail on this one that matters if you're actually going to a dealership. The top safety pick. Plus rating applies specifically to 2026 models built after May 2025. Check the door jam sticker. Don't just take the salesperson's word for it. Why does that manufacturing date matter? Because Kia made a mid-cycle structural adjustment to the side impact management system that improved occupant protection in IIHS's updated side crash test. Vehicles built before that date earned a different result. This is exactly the kind of detail the dealership isn't volunteering. What Kia got right here is the democratization of safety technology. The full driver assistance suite, forward collision avoidance, lane keeping assist, blind spot collision warning, rear cross traffic alert, is standard across the trim range. You don't have to buy the top spec to get the safety equipment. For a family working within a budget, that decision alone by Kia's engineers potentially matters more than any individual crash test result. Number 5. The Ford Explorer. And this is the one American brand entry on this list, and it absolutely earned its place. According to IIHS crash testing data, The Explorer earned good ratings in the driver-side small overlap test, the moderate overlap front test, and the side impact test. That's a clean sweep of the 3 tests where vehicles most commonly struggle, and it reflects Ford's decision to prioritize structural rigidity in the passenger compartment over weight reduction in the areas that matter for occupant survival. The Explorer comes standard with Ford's Co-Pilot 360 suite, pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking, blind spot information system, lane keeping assist, and reverse brake assist. 3-row seating for 7, and the second-row latch system earned a good rating from IIHS, specifically for child seat installation ease, which means when you're wrestling with the car seat at 7 a.m. in a car park in the rain, it's at least not actively fighting you. At number 4 is the Hyundai Santa Fe. Top Safety Pick Plus applies to models built after November 1, 2024. Hyundai made a mid-production structural update, and only those models meet the Plus standard. The Santa Fe passed the updated rear seat protection test, which measures second-row occupant safety, a test that eliminated several pricier rivals. Hyundai reinforced seat anchors, redesigned seatback geometry, and coordinated airbag timing to protect passengers in both booster and standard seats. Starting below most rivals, the Santa Fe offers strong family safety value. 3 rows are available, Hyundai SmartSense comes standard, and the latest generation's build quality is far superior to older models. This isn't the same Santa Fe your neighbor had in 2012. It's safer, smarter, and built for today's families. Number 3. The Kia Sorento. Specifically 2026 models built after September 2025, which is when Kia updated the side impact protection to clear the IIHS Plus threshold. The Sorento is a 3-row SUV that seats 7, occasionally 8, depending on configuration, and it achieved Top Safety Pick Plus while doing it. That matters because 3-row SUVs are where safety engineering gets genuinely complicated. More rows means more structural compromises, more seating positions to protect, more latch points to pass. The Sorento cleared it. The available hybrid powertrain doesn't compromise the structural architecture because Kia engineered the battery packaging around the crash management zones rather than inserting it wherever it would fit, which is the approach that causes problems in less carefully developed vehicles. Standard safety technology is comprehensive. The interior quality is genuinely impressive for the segment and the price, and the resale values are strong enough that the total cost of ownership calculation over 5 years looks very different from what the sticker price suggests at the dealership. At number 2 is the Kia Telluride, Top Safety Pick Plus. This 3-row family SUV has been at or near the top of IIHS ratings for multiple years, which says a lot about what Kia has quietly achieved. 8 seats. Top Safety Pick Plus. Read that again. Most 3-row SUVs under-engineer the 3rd row with thinner seatbacks, less structural reinforcement, and reduced airbag coverage. The Telluride doesn't. Kia engineers treat the 3rd row as real passenger space, because that's exactly what it is. The rear occupant alert system scans the cabin before you lock the doors, a feature that should be standard on every family vehicle. The cabin is quiet, the ride is smooth, and safety scores are consistently top tier in the large SUV category. Resale values are so strong that used Tellurides often sell above MSRP, proving that everyone who buys one quickly wishes they'd done it sooner. Before we get to number 1, I need to address what some of you have already typed in the comments section. Where is the RAV4? Where is the Highlander? Where is the 4Runner? Where is the Lexus TX? I'll show you exactly where they are. This is from the IIHS official data published in 2025. The 4Runner scored marginal in the front test, with rear seatbelts shifting dangerously. Some trims had poor headlights. No award. The Grand Highlander earned acceptable in the small overlap test, falling short of good. The standard Highlander and RAV4 didn't make the 2025 Top Safety Pick list. Toyota went from 13 Top Safety Pick or Top Safety Pick Plus winners in 2024 to just 2 in 2025. Neither of them was an SUV, the only crossover in the Toyota Motor Corporation family to earn a safety award in 2025 was one vehicle. And that vehicle is number 1 on this list. At number 1 is the Lexus NX. The irony is clear. Toyota's RAV4, Highlander, 4Runner, and Grand Highlander all failed the 2025 IIHS Top Safety Pick, but the compact luxury Lexus NX earned Top Safety Pick Plus. Built on a Toyota platform and engineered by Toyota, it delivers what the others couldn't. The NX earned good ratings in the small overlap front and side impact tests and passed pedestrian crash prevention with a good, consistently detecting and stopping for people at night. Lexus Safety System Plus 3.0 comes standard on every trim, including adaptive cruise with curve speed management, pre-collision with pedestrian, cyclist, and motorcyclist detection, lane departure alert with steering assist, and automatic high beams. The cabin is genuinely premium, quiet, and comfortable, making school runs feel easier. The price is higher, but the data shows you're paying for safety, not just a badge. The NX is the only Toyota family SUV to pass the 2025 IIHS standard. In 2025, safety isn't a brand or badge. It's what independent tests show. The winners engineered better vehicles, not bigger marketing. Check build dates, trust the data, and challenge sources if needed. Subscribe. 2026 ratings will shift, and you'll want to know before stepping into a dealership.